So let us proceed with the conditions which result from aneuploidy, or the forms of the various mutations that occur due to change in the number of chromosomes. Now what we call, of course, at the moment, aneuploidy, where a chromosome, where a cell or a gamete gains an extra chromosome, or a gamete is lacking a chromosome. So here is another condition called Klinefelters syndrome. Previously, we looked at what we call Downey syndrome. So now, let us proceed with Klinefelters syndrome. Now, this condition is due to possession of an extra chromosome. So, what happens is that the condition occurs only in males. So, occurs only in males. Occurs only in males. So now here, a gamete will gain an extra chromosome. So now, here, a gamete gains an extra X chromosome, leading to formation of a sex genotype, XXY. So you can observe what happens here when a male individual has gotten a condition called Klinefelters syndrome. Here, a gamete gains an extra X chromosome, leading to formation of a sex genotype of XXY. Okay? It is also a form of trisomy. It is also a form of trisomy. Like Down's syndrome. Like Down's syndrome. So, both Downey syndrome and Klinefelters syndrome are all forms of trisomy, whereby an individual now gains an extra chromosome. But of course here, what happens is that the individuals gain an X chromosome, and this changes their sex genotype, which becomes XXY. Now that is for a male. And so for that matter, this male is called a feminine male. So now, what are the symptoms? Symptoms. So, what are the symptoms of Klinefelters syndrome? So, one of them is infertile male, or sterility, whereby the male does not produce sperm cells. No production of sperms. So, one of the symptoms is sterility, whereby there is no production of sperms. though though the individual erects and ejaculates. So this is quite interesting, dear scholars, that here the male can produce semen with no sperm cells, so which means sperm cells are never manufactured within a male who has Klinefelters syndrome, but that male can erect, the penis can erect and ejaculate. So the person can ejaculate, but the semen has no sperm cells. So that is one. Then two, the second one is this person develops breasts. Development of breasts. Development of breasts. That is two. Remember, the person is a male, but this person here can develop the breasts like a female. So the other one is little facial hair. Little facial hair. The person has no beards, and so the face looks like that of a woman or a female individual. Then four, there is what we call the other symptom here, which is the fourth, is body conformation. Body conformation is generally female. So the person looks like a female individual. Then we have soft voice. Then 6, small testicles or tests. The individual has small testicles or tests, and of course that is one reason why there is failure of the tests to manufacture the sperm cells. So we are moving on with the symptoms here of a person who has Klinefelters syndrome. Okay? Now, the other one here is, that is 7, short stature. The person is short, or the person in most of the cases is a dwarf. So in most of the cases the person is a dwarf. So those are the symptoms of Klinefelters syndrome. But of course, let us see if we can add more. We have seen that this is a feminine male. Sterility, development of breasts, little facial hair, body conformation is generally female, soft voice, small testicles or tests, short stature. Then age, we can talk about that the trunk is obese, or the trunk shows symptoms of obesity. The trunk shows the symptoms of obesity. Obesity is oversize. that is oversize. That's what we call obesity. Trunk shows symptoms of obesity. So, dear members, those are the symptoms of a condition called Klinefelters syndrome. Of course, let us meet in the next video where we will be discussing what we call Turner's syndrome.